Hello Virgos, welcome to Josie K Tarot. I'm Josie K and this is the second half of November 2018 love and romance, career and finance, spiritual guidance reading. Depending on what spirit chooses to express for this particular general reading. For those who have Virgo in their sun, moon, or rising sign positions of their chart, male or female. All right. So to start off with, I've got my first Lenormand spread expressing the fact that this particular Virgo that I'm reading for has had the energies of research, of needing to know more, of trying to decide, should I end one chapter of my life and start a new chapter? How do I free myself in some way? This particular Virgo energy is saying, I've been confused and I'm tired of waiting. I need to break through this confusion and get to the truth when it comes to a situation involving children and or a playful connection of sorts. Now, spiritual guidance is saying that this particular Virgo is starting to believe or thought or is being told even that they have come into connection with a soulmate. Now, soulmates to me turn out to either be a lesson or the blessing. This particular Virgo has been, and I feel will still continue into the second half of November 2018, hoping, wishing, and praying for a particular soulmate connection in some way. Yes, they're wanting to travel, move, to figure out a new doorway in their path ahead. They are a bit confused and are worried that they're going to make a mistake somehow. Therefore, this Virgo sometimes just wants to bring an end to the communication altogether, but for some reason, they cannot. So I'm going to bring in the second Lenormand spread for clarification. Oops, I did. Sugar. Let me look over here. Okay, so what they're saying, well, we'll get to that in a minute then. Let me go ahead and start here. So the energies available to Virgos, meaning you can choose to use these energies, or, of course, we have freedom of choice to not. But this is what Spirit is trying to tell you. And that is, Virgos, that mid-November 2018, from the 15th to maybe the 20th, if there is or has been a long and difficult path that you're trying to get beyond, that you're coming on the other side of, or a new path that you're contemplating going into, divine timing is here to help guide you. So pray to Spirit for exactly what you want. Make sure you know exactly what it is that you're wishing for mid-November 2018. Now again, from the 15th to the 20th of November 2018, this particular Virgo energy is thinking, okay, this is a karmic partnership, or this is my karmic path ahead. This is the path, or is there, which path is it that I am supposed to move towards and into? So hopefully, Virgos, you are patient in the second half of November 2018, and that you are praying to Spirit to just guide you into the direction of what is best and meant for you, and then hand your worries to them. Now, from the 20th to the 25th of November 2018, we have this particular Virgo still wondering about the truth, still wanting to know more, wanting to maybe send a quick message, or may unexpectedly receive a message that is making them think about a situation, wanting to know more. In the final week of November 2018, Spirit is saying, when it comes to financial abundance and security, or someone who has Pisces in their chart, there is some form of communication that is going on or will be going on, or a Virgo or someone around Virgo is going to be looking at someone else's social media, wondering about finances, or if they want to reconnect or communicate with someone. So by the end of November 2018, this Virgo is sitting here with the energies of the mice, feeling very anxious, even though they know that they have the key to success. They have the ability to reach out and connect to this person via social media, the internet. So when I looked a little deeper at the back of this particular Lenormand spread, there is a Virgo who's thinking passionately about another, and they are trying to figure out what to do when it comes to their home foundation, their home environment. They've learned a lot in this last path, this last connection in their life, and this particular Virgo is starting to think about what they want long term. Spirit saying, be careful what you wish for. Don't hop, skip, and jump, okay? Now with the second Lenormand spread, spiritual advice is saying, enjoy the connections with others. Enjoy the path by which you are currently walking. Either Virgo is looking pretty darn good these days, or someone is thinking, Virgo's thinking about someone who is financially content and secure in their own path. There's going to be more thought, remember, about in the second half of November 2018. Is this my karmic path, or do I bring that connection to an end? I'm tired of waiting on someone who is sitting comfortably in their own path. When it comes to love and romance, that's where the anxiety energies come from. All right, so I already pre-shuffled, prayed over, and blessed the Tarot of the Hidden Realm deck with my stones, and I am going to go ahead and show you, because I just knew when I saw it, it was where we should start. I'm going to do a circle spread with the Tarot of the Hidden Realm deck, and the first card in the center of the reading is what is available for the from the 15th to the 20th of November 2018 for Virgo, Sun, Moon, or Rising, male or female. With the Nine of Swords, this is about, I've been down a long and difficult path. There's been so much frustration, worry, fear, concern, etc., that I'm wondering if I should continue to give it a chance or move on. But for some reason, this Virgo cannot let go of that difficult path. In the relationship sector, they are being provided with the King of Swords energies to speak their truth, to express to others their goals and their boundaries, and to not be afraid to cut someone out of their path that no longer serves them, or that just doesn't serve them in general. Doesn't bring them happiness and joy. Instead brings them anxiety and worry. This Virgo in their creative aspects position from the 15th to the 25th is being blessed with the life renewed acorn to plant a new path. Financially, partnership-wise, friendship, home, business. They're looking at an old path that was difficult, and they're wanting to take action and to create a new beginning somehow. But again, they can't let go of focusing on the old path with whoever this is. So Virgos, in your actions position, you have the Seven of Wands. It may feel like a difficult decision, but it is coming to a point where you're going to have to speak your truth to get on the other side and find the knowledge that you seek in connection to someone where there may have been some passionate communication in the past. Subconsciously, this particular Virgo is worried about stepping in a new path, a new direction. Again, with the moon energies, I'm feeling Pisces, Sun, Moon, or Rising, male or female. They are afraid to move on from the path they've been on that's been so long and difficult. Day to day, this Virgo may be thinking of or having to deal with someone who has air in her chart, Libra, Aquarius, or Gemini. Do I want to continue, or do I want to plant a new seed and give birth to a new direction? Do I want to give a direction, plant a seed with this air sign, Libra, Aquarius, or Gemini, or am I going to cut away from that path and step into a new? I need to take action to communicate with someone to get on the other side. Spirit say we're going to give you the strength to really allow that communication to take place in the second half of November 2018, however this applies, whoever this applies to. In a 3-card summary to my right, they're saying from the 15th to the 20th of November 2018, it is definitely time to just do your research when it comes to someone at a distance. Do you really want this communication, this connection, this partnership, or not? Of course, if you do, the process is going to involve the 6 of Cups, letting go of something from the past. Maybe connecting to someone in the past, thinking about moving forward with someone from the past, or finally, I'm feeling more letting go of someone from the past that has been difficult. And Spirit's saying, we'll give you the Ace of Swords. Really think about how far you've come and what you want, and how now with all your knowledge and experience you can push beyond your fears and start a path ahead that is so much more fulfilling than before. But of course the process involves cutting away from all that no longer serves you. And that's what's keeping this Virgo stuck. So the Virgo's sitting there looking at different connections, different communications, different partnerships in some way, and they can't seem to make a decision. But what they should do is look at their journey as fun and playful. To not feel like they have to make a commitment, to enjoy that freedom for just a moment before deciding on who and or what is the right partner, partnership, contract, circumstance, or situation. So from the 20th to the 25th of November 2018, you are going to be given the strength to be able to speak your truth to others about where you stand, Virgo. Be careful with your words so that you don't inadvertently hurt anyone. It is very clear that a path of passion or excitement went full circle, and now it is time to think about the future. So, from the 20th to the 25th, we do have this Virgo wanting to communicate, wanting to get more answers when it comes to maybe a water sign, Pisces, Cancer, Scorpio. I'm feeling Pisces, Sun, Moon, or Rising. Wanting to move forward. And the Wheel of Fortune is indeed turning in your favor, Virgo. You have outgrown a previous path. You have gone full circle and learned all that you needed to about yourself. Part of this Virgo wants to run away from a situation, but again, they can't make a decision. The other problem is okay, should I leave the path I'm on? How do I go find happiness? And who do I select to move forward with of these two beautiful flowers? Before I can move forward, I need to think long and hard about what and who brings me the most happiness and joy and stability in my life. So this particular Virgo is being given a lot of time in the second half of November 2018 to think about, what does a happily ever after mean to me? How do I get into that position of contentment, happiness, and joy? I want to sneak away from heartache. Well, if you've been wondering if something's over, it's definitely over, and I feel like it has been for a long time for this Virgo, but they have still not allowed for themselves to go through and mourn the situation, to get to the truth of the situation. That anything that makes you feel sad, down, depressed, poor, etc., needs to be cut out of your life so that you can claim a new path of victory for your future. The only one that's dragging your feet is yourself. So it's a good time in the second half of November 2018, Virgos, to put together your money, to think about your investments, to contemplate your future. To recognize that you've been down a long and difficult path, but that path is over. You don't need to tell anybody about where you're going if you're single or if you're contemplating a new financial opportunity or offer. Just make sure you do things on the up and up, right? Either you have love to offer, you have, and you want to give your all to a situation, or you don't. So before moving forward to speak your truth, this particular Virgo needs to make sure what it is that they're after. So I'm going to bring in spiritual guidance with the Wisdom of the House of Night deck by PC Cast and Colette Baron Reed for Virgos, please, Sun, Moon, or Rising, male or female, for the second half of November 2018. Dear Lord, Spirit Guides, and Angels. Yeah. This Virgo's coming to the realization that something in the past that they were doing wasn't working. This Virgo is saying mid-November 2018, I now recognize old cycles, patterns, and behaviors. And I've had enough. I'm going to stop these cycles, patterns, or behaviors in their tracks, and I'm going to do something more differently with my life. In Virgo's thoughts position, I need to recognize that maybe I'm focusing too much on lust. Maybe I've become addicted to passion and lust, but have not allowed myself to go deeper than that with these cycles. In my relationship sector, I need to speak my truth first and foremost with myself about my boundaries with someone who is extremely attractive or beautiful, but who may have thorns. as I'm creating a new path ahead for myself. Spirit is telling Virgo, be careful what you wish for as you are creating this new path ahead. Make sure you speak your truth about your goals, your intentions, and your boundaries, and be honest with others or with someone who has air in her chart, Libra, Aquarius, or Gemini. Take action to speak your truth about your future goals and intentions, to speak your truth with yourself about your visions for a new path as you move ahead from the old. By the end of November 2018, emotionally, there's a strong desire to connect out in a passionate way through some form of message. And it may feel risky. This Virgo feels like they're taking a big risk by looking back one last time and speaking their truth with someone about what they want. But it's like they don't even really know their truth. Therefore, they don't know what the path ahead's going to look like. So know, Virgo, subconsciously, Spirit is sending in the High Priestess of Spirit to help guide this path ahead of you, to show you the signs, the symptoms, the synchronicities, the situation in the truest light. She's going to bring you to the truth by the end of November 2018. Day to day, there needs to be a decision made, one way or another, that's fair and just, that's clear and honest. Maybe that involves an air sign, Libra, Aquarius, or Gemini. The Choices Angel is flying in by the end of November 2018 and is saying, Virgo, are you going to make a good choice or a bad choice? It's one or the other. You have the strength to reach out and see who is your soul partner, who is your best friend, who is your life mate. And the High Priestess of Fire, she's coming with you to help you to stand by your visions, your goals, your intentions, to speak your truth about your future directions, what you're passionate about, what you're creating for yourself, and how you are handling communications or situations with others. And I feel like there may be some communication here. If it's not the Virgo heading out in the next 3 weeks to communicate with a Pisces or a water sign, it may take until the 12th of December for there to be some communication. And I don't know why that is. I guess because this person's dragging their feet about what they want. They don't know what they want, and it's important to know what you want before you go after it, right? Because then you can set exciting goals and intentions for yourself. You can make the decisions very clear, but you've got to be clear with yourself before coming into connection and a path with another. And that involves recognizing old cycles and patterns as you're planting new seeds to go in new, exciting directions. And to close, I'm pulling one card from the Archangel Oracle deck by Doreen Virtue in Virgos. For the second half of November 2018, you're receiving Admit the Truth to yourself and act accordingly. So the prayer for Virgos for the second half of November 2018 is, Spirit, I appreciate your support in helping me face my feelings with grace and acceptance so that I can be lovingly honest with myself and others. Thank you, Archangel Michael, for giving me the courage and the strength. So it's about speaking your truth to yourself first and foremost in the second half of November 2018, and then clearly expressing with your whole heart what it is you want with others as you are planting new paths ahead, new directions for yourself, something that will be bigger, better, and more than it ever has been, because you're making bigger, better, and more decisions that'll lead you away from old cycles and patterns of the past, that will lead you towards fulfillment and joy. Many blessings to you as you make these decisions. Thank you for stopping by. Please like, share, and subscribe. If you'd like a personal reading, I'm available at my email, which is josiek42@gmail.com, and my price list is below. Take care and God bless.